In the heart of South America's lush wetlands lives a creature that has mastered the art of ultimate tranquility. Meet the capybara, the world's largest living rodent. To the untrained eye, they look like oversized guinea pigs, weighing up to 150 pounds and standing 2 feet tall at the shoulder. But beneath this chunky, adorable exterior lies a fascinating evolutionary marvel with secrets that defy typical rodent behavior. In recent years, they have become global internet icons, celebrated for their uncanny ability to remain unbothered by absolutely anything. From birds perched on their heads to crocodiles resting beside them, the capybara is nature's ultimate diplomat. But why are they so incredibly calm? To understand their peaceful nature, we must look deeper into their secret aquatic world. Their scientific name, Hydrochoerus hydrochaeris, literally translates from Greek to water hog, a fitting title for their lifestyle. Capybaras are semi-aquatic mammals, completely dependent on bodies of water to survive, reproduce, and regulate their body temperature. Look closely at their head structure. Just like hippos or alligators, their eyes, ears, and nostrils are positioned perfectly on the very top of their skull. This clever evolutionary trait allows them to breathe, see, and hear, while keeping their entire massive body completely hidden underwater from predators. Hidden beneath the water, their feet hold another secret weapon, partial webbing between each of their toes. They have 4 toes on their front feet and 3 on their back feet, making them exceptionally nimble swimmers, capable of outmaneuvering threats. Their coat is also specifically engineered for the water. Instead of soft fur, they have coarse, brittle hair that grows sparsely across their skin. This unique hair dries almost immediately upon leaving the water, preventing the animal from getting weighed down or suffering from hypothermia. Like all rodents, their teeth are built for heavy-duty work. A capybara possesses 2 massive chisel-like front incisors that never stop growing. To keep these long teeth from overgrowing into their jaws, they must continuously gnaw on tough aquatic plants, bark, and tree trunks. Surprisingly, their skin lacks a high density of sweat glands. To avoid overheating under the fierce South American sun, they use mud as a natural sunscreen. This layer of cool mud keeps their sensitive skin hydrated and safe from UV rays while acting as a barrier against pesky biting insects. Water isn't just a playground for the capybara, it is their primary sanctuary. When threatened by a jaguar, they can dive deep and hold their breath for up to 5 minutes. They are so comfortable in the aquatic realm that they have even developed the bizarre ability to sleep entirely submerged in water. They find a comfortable shallow spot along the riverbank, let their bodies sink into a state of total relaxation, and rest safely away from land predators. But don't let their slow, bulky appearance fool you. On dry land, a panicked capybara is a force to be reckoned with. When sprinting for safety, a capybara can reach astonishing top speeds of up to 22 miles per hour, as fast as a small galloping horse. This explosive agility allows them to quickly outrun predators and dive headfirst into the nearest body of water to vanish completely. Their swimming speed is equally impressive. Using their powerful hind legs, they glide through currents with the elegance of an otter. To navigate these waters, their bodies are highly buoyant, allowing them to effortlessly tread water for hours without exhausting their energy reserves. This incredible stamina makes the aquatic ecosystems of South America the perfect fortress for these oversized rodents. But living in paradise requires a highly specialized diet, which brings us to one of the most unusual and less glamorous facts about them. Capybaras are strictly herbivores, consuming up to 8 pounds of grass, reeds, and aquatic vegetation every single day. However, plant matter is notoriously difficult to digest, and its cell walls contain tough cellulose that standard stomachs cannot break down efficiently. To maximize their nutrient intake, capybaras practice an evolutionary behavior known as coprophagy. They eat their own feces every morning. While it sounds unappealing to humans, this process allows them to digest their food a second time, absorbing crucial proteins and vital gut bacteria. Their specialized digestive system acts like a fermentation vat, breaking down the tough fibers to squeeze every drop of life-saving energy out of their meals. This unique water-focused lifestyle led to one of the most bizarre legal and religious loopholes in human history. In the 16th century, Catholic clergymen exploring Venezuela found themselves trapped during Lent, a period when eating meat is strictly forbidden. Desperate for a loophole, they wrote a letter to the Vatican, arguing that since capybaras have webbed feet and live in water, they should be classified as fish. Incredibly, the Vatican agreed, officially decreeing the capybara a fish in the eyes of the Church, allowing locals to eat its pork-like meat during holy fasts. To this very day, traditional capybara dishes remain a popular Lenten delicacy in several regions of South America. Beyond history and diet, capybaras are deeply social creatures that never live alone, forming tight-knit clans of 10 to 40 individuals. Within these complex societies, communication is paramount. They possess a large, dark, hairless gland on top of their snout called a murillo. This gland secretes a thick, white, highly fragrant fluid. Dominant males rub this gland aggressively against plants and trees to mark the boundaries of their territory. They also possess advanced anal scent glands lined with detachable hairs that carry a chemical fingerprint unique to every individual capybara. When scent isn't enough, capybaras rely on an extensive vocal vocabulary. When danger approaches, they let out a loud, sudden alarm call. This sound is a harsh, explosive bark that sounds uncannily like a large guard dog, warning the entire herd to immediately run for the deep water. When they are content and relaxed, they communicate using an array of soft clicks, high-pitched whistles, and low, rhythmic purrs. These vocal interactions keep the group highly coordinated, ensuring that no individual is ever truly left isolated or unprotected. This extreme focus on communal protection is most beautiful during their breeding season, which occurs once a year during the rainy months. Females give birth to a litter of around 4 pups on land, but within just a few hours, these highly advanced babies are mobile and ready to join the group. Capybara babies are precocial, meaning they are born fully furred, with open eyes, and already capable of nibbling on solid grass within days. The herd practices collective parenting, creating communal nurseries where a single female will babysit all the pups while the other mothers forage. This shared responsibility dramatically increases the survival rate of the young against deadly predators like anacondas, caimans, and eagles. But it is their peaceful coexistence with other animal species that truly cements the capybara's legendary status across the globe. Scientists refer to them as a keystone species because their grazing behavior reshapes the landscape, creating pathways and clearing grass for smaller animals. Smaller creatures actively seek out the company of capybaras, frequently treating them as the ultimate living lawn chairs of the animal kingdom. Birds follow them constantly because the capybara's heavy footsteps stir up hundreds of delicious insects from the deep mud and grass. In return, these grateful birds pick annoying ticks, fleas, and parasites directly off the capybara's tough skin, creating a perfect symbiotic partnership. Even fearsome black caimans, deadly relative of alligators, are frequently seen sunbathing side by side with adult capybaras along the riverbanks. Because capybaras are too large and risky for an average caiman to attack on land, they choose to coexist in a state of mutual, unbothered respect. In a wild world dominated by the ruthless laws of survival, the capybara stands out as an inspiring beacon of absolute calm and communal unity. They remind us that sometimes the ultimate survival strategy isn't aggression. It's simply being the most peaceful soul in the room.